Now, Chairman of the Civic Forum Initiative, Major General Nikal Coleman, retired, has asked civil society organizations and the media to thoroughly scrutinize the operations of the Electoral Commission to ensure that the EC is operationally effective, professional and impartial in the delivery of its core mandate. According to him, the 317 million Ghana cedis the Electoral Commission has wasted on the botched district level elections could have been used to help Ghana solve its energy crisis. Major Coleman is urging the EC to work expeditiously with Parliament to enact an appropriate constitutional instrument to govern the next district level elections.
I'm not sure how Parliament is going to handle any new CI which is brought before it, because they are going to rise very soon. And you know that they require 21 working days. That is about 6 weeks of sitting. If they are sitting 4 days in a week, okay, you will need a lot of time. So they are going on recess pretty soon. When do they come back? When is the CI, the new CI, tabled? And when will be the gestation period? We have to work through that and come out with a date. But we should not, what we are saying is that we should not delay it too long, unduly. If we can work these things on paper and have an agreement also with Parliament that, okay, working with this timetable, even if it means recalling them to come for a certain number of days to sit through, then we can easily say that, okay, this is the date that we should hold the elections.
Well, to avert a constitutional crisis whereby from Saturday, March 14, the legitimacy of incumbent assembly members could be challenged, Major Coleman is proposing that the executive and Parliament in the national interest consider extending the tenure of existing assemblies. Meanwhile, Major Coleman is proposing a September deadline for the conduct of the district level elections.
I don't think this is the first time we've come to that, to this crisis. We've had this situation before, before we came into constitutional rule. Okay, in 1992, if you recall, we were supposed to have the local government elections and the presidential and parliamentary elections. But the government did, because they didn't want the two at the same time, extended the life of the local government assemblies by 2 years. Of course, they were not a democratically elected at that time, the government. But then they had the powers and the law behind them to do that. They extended it by 2 years. Okay? That's why you now have 2 years intervals between elections. But we don't want, we should learn from our mistakes. We don't want to be faced with another constitutional crisis. So the right thing must be done. And I think before Parliament rises next week, this thing can be resolved under a certificate of urgency.